up, everybody? I'm Sal Klein. This is Reggie Steele. And welcome to Spitballin. Spitballin.
Hey, get out of there. Dude, I don't know why. We've never done this at night, and now my cat wants to attack the light. Hey, and chew on the cord. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Sal Kalani. This is Reggie Steele.
And welcome to Spitballin. My light's a little hot. Let me see if I can bring it down. I'm a little shadowed today, but I'm here.
Yep. I told Reg I'm liking the shades because, well, first off, this goddamn, I do not like the damn ring light in my eyes. I hate it. It's always in my eyes.
I don't like.
I don't like it.
I don't.
Hey.
I don't. You didn't say don't. You said I don't.
I don't like it.
It's like people get stuck between the do not and the.
Hey, come here. You're not use don't in that situation.
No, don't. Yeah, but you said I do not.
I do not.
I do not like.
I said I do not. Oh man. Anyway, I'm busting my buddy's balls because the Guardians, man, where the Cleveland Guardians, they've won like, I don't know, 12 out of 13 or something.
Okay.
And now they're only one game back from Detroit. So, and we got 3 games with Detroit at the end of the year. So
Okay.
I'm pretty stoked. And this is the last week of baseball. So this is when baseball gets good.
You're talking about baseball. I was thinking you were talking about the Browns. I was like, didn't the season just start? But you're talking about the
Brownies. Thank goodness for these brownies, ladies and gentlemen. They okay. Game winning here, and I'll play the clip. Reggie already saw it. Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Oh, I wanted him to leave. I'm sorry. Holy fuck! Ain't you excited? Let's pretend like we just saw it. There we go. Wow! No, but this was the same kicker in week 1 that I said I wanted him gone. He missed the extra point. He missed the field goal where we would have beat the Bengals. And then and he hit a 55-yard field goal with no time left. And
well,
game for us, bro. Won the game for us.
yeah, well, he saw that the 49ers kicker got released, and he was like, "Oh shit, they letting people go.
They caught him, man.
I gotta do something." So
Coach said, "Settle down. We're sticking with them," and they did, and it paid off today, man.
well, hey, look, man.
Mahomes.
Look, I don't have a team because I don't really follow football like that, right? But from my perspective on the outside looking in, like you just said, week 1 he misses a field goal or 2, and you're like, this guy's gotta go. He sucks. And then he hits one to win the game. You're like, okay, this is our guy.
Now we ride or die now.
And then next week when he misses one, it's gonna be like, I knew this dude was a piece of. I can't believe we kept him. And then the week after that, he'll hit one, and you go, okay, all right, this is what we're getting there. You see what I'm saying? It's like,
it's funny.
Peaks and valleys, man.
It's funny. I shared the video of me celebrating, but I had to cut the very beginning because if you watch, it's the kick is just already in motion. Because at the very beginning, I go, "Come on, assholes!"
Already, it hadn't even happened yet, and you're already like, "Oh, this guy."
I was already getting ready for defeat, dude. I was ready, and that's why I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. That's a far kick. Like you go over 50s and 55. And he hit that shit right down Carnegie Boulevard, man.
Yo, that's beautiful. 55 yards. That's a hell of a kick.
Yeah,
he must have played soccer growing up because that's a strong leg.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he won the Lou Gaza Award. I think it's for best punter in college, and then he was in the UFL. A couple teams dropped him. His name is what is the name? Sits?
Wait, he got dropped from UFL teams?
No, no, no. He got dropped from NFL teams, and he played, I think, last year with the UFL. Then he signed on to some like practice squads or whatever, and they didn't take him.
Oh, so he might. So he sounds like he's been inconsistent his whole life then, or not his whole life, but his whole career has been pretty
Well,
much
he's
up and
still he's
down.
still pretty new. He's like a rookie.
Okay. Wait,
So,
hold up. How's he a rookie if he got released by other teams? Oh, he never made the full roster.
right, right. That's what,
Ah, okay, okay,
I could be
okay,
wrong, but that's what I think. I think he
okay,
tried out for teams and didn't get it. I don't know.
okay.
But anyway, good for him. We beat the Packers. Some people were thinking the Packers going to go to the Super Bowl. And I'm gonna tell you, man, Brownies defense is the number one defense in the country, and they looked amazing again today. They had like 5 sacks on the Packers, dude.
Well, you got Miles Garrett.
Myles
I
Garrett is
mean,
amazing, and everyone else is now chipping in. And there was one play they had Miles Garrett triple covered, triple
wow.
blocked, and then the guy on the other side got the sack, and I was like, all right, that's all right.
I mean,
Someone's getting through,
he
baby.
should get an assist for that. Like in hockey, he should get an assist for
Three, I
that
never
because
saw that before. 3 guys go around with them. Two
yeah,
linemen, two linemen, and the running back.
if I'm Miles Garrett, I'm like, yo, they got three dudes on me. Y'all better do something. That means there's two people. Y'all better
Probably
like
bring the running back out and stuff. But he ain't. But you know
yeah,
what? They did. They did do
okay.
something, and
They
they
did.
were they're a force to be reckoned with this year. I'm so excited. And thank you, Miles, for staying. I know that's not easy.
Well, he
Even I
got the
couldn't stay in Cleveland, but I
as
appreciate you staying.
as the young people say, he got the bag, right?
Hey,
Like,
and pay that man. He is the best defensive player in the league. Hands down.
okay,
Hands down, baby.
hands down. All right, well, good for him. Well, congrats. That's your first win of the season, right?
First one, big one. I was like, we're gonna have the number one defense to be 0-3. That's what I told my buddy Max. So the reason I filmed that too, it's not like I'm sitting there filming it and then like, oh, it's gonna happen. My buddy, our buddy, Max, he's
Yeah.
he's in
Shout
Spain.
out to Max Curry.
He's in Spain, and he can't do and thank God for Max. He lets me watch on the NFL ticket. And once you go NFL ticket, you can't go back, bro. It's so hard to go back, dude. Like, and this is the second year now, and you can just see, and I could do 4-way. It's amazing. And then I had the Brownies, but he couldn't watch it because it wouldn't work in Spain. And then he was
Okay.
just streaming it for a minute, and then he lost it. So I I
Shout out to
told him,
Max
yeah,
Curry.
I tell him it's a place, and I just happened to be. He's like, "What's going on?" So I'm like, "Oh, I'll record this field goal," and then we blocked the field goal, and then I go. Then when it was the game winning one, I'm like, "Well, I'll film this for Max so you can see what happens."
Oh, wait. You guys blocked the field goal?
Yeah, so they had a chance to go up by 3, and we blocked the field goal, and they didn't, and then they still had the ball, and he went and threw it. Let me, I might take that back. I think first was the interception. They were up 10-3, and Jordan Love threw an interception, and I got to return it to the 5. We ran it in, touchdown, tie game. Then they drove, had a chance for a field goal. We blocked the field goal. And then we get the ball, we drive. He kicks the 55-yard field goal. We win the game. Time expires.
Wow. So that's two blocked field goals today because I saw that the Eagles blocked
And
the
no,
field
there's
goal.
multiple today. The Eagles blocked one. There's been multiple. There was one already in this Giants Chiefs game.
Really? How are they? What is this now that people are blocking field goals? That's crazy. That doesn't usually happen.
Well,
And on the same day, you got multiple blocked field goals? The
oh,
hell?
touchdown, my homies, dude. Who do you throw that to? Thornton? Um, the thing is, too, though, guys are kicking farther. And when you kick further, you have to do it a little lower. And
Oh, okay. So the angle's a little lower.
yeah.
Okay.
And like the Browns, they had a guy come around the edge and he missed it, but a guy up the middle is what got it.
Oh, nice. All
So
right.
You
Well,
never.
shout out to the Cleveland Browns for getting their first win of the season.
That was beautiful. It was
Good for
beautiful.
them.
Next week
All
we
right, man.
fuck do we have next week? I just saw it too. Someone good.
Yeah, I don't know. Um, all I do know is that I don't follow football like that. So I'm probably the only guy who's a sports guy too, on top of that, but not like a diehard. Like I don't have a team. I'm not a fan. Sal and I talk about this all the time, or I mention it to him all the time because he'll say stuff about, what's happening. And his response, I'm like, oh, that's right. You're a fan. Oh my goodness. It's funny because fans respond differently to things than I guess than guys who aren't fans or who still follow the game in a certain
Right,
way.
right, right.
Um,
Oh shit, we got the Lions next week.
okay, I'll say this. I'll say the difference between a guy who's a fan and a guy who isn't a fan, but still respects the game and enjoys it. Um, after a hard fought battle after a game. And I mean, I'm talking about it's been league changes and it's been going back and forth and it's tense and there's been some scuffs or whatever. At the end of the game, when the other team, whoever wins, the opposing team comes over and they're like, all right, man, hey, yeah, okay, hey, good luck next week, and hey, man, that was whatever. That's how people who are not fans but respect the game. That's how they respond. They go, oh man, okay, that was a hard fought battle. That was a good game. But people who are fans, they go like this. They go, game's over, and they go, God, why are you shaking his hand? That guy sucks. Like we saw the videos of people throwing stuff at their TV and ripping them off
Yeah,
the
I get
wall.
it's emotional. I mean, sometimes, yeah.
So, point being is, how is it that the guys who are actually on the field or on the court or on the baseball diamond, how are they able to be in the thick of things and still maintain their civility?
I mean,
People who are watching, who are way removed from it, are like, "Ah."
well, because they have cameras on them at all times, so that's one thing. And another, they still don't always hold it. I mean, it was so
I
funny when
mean, yeah,
Mike
that's true.
Garrett last week was like, shit's embarrassing.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the head coach. The head coach can say
No,
that.
no, that was the Miles Garrett said it. But
Okay. Well, he's the leader of the
yeah, but
defense,
so
so
it's just no, but you're right. And I mean, now if if it was a good if it's good, like if it's not any mistakes or something, sometimes I'll respect it even if it's a loss. But when it's a letdown, yeah, there's no
there's no room for
no.
uh
And and I see what's happening too, and it's like it's very frustrating because our defense is dominant and our offense just. And I'm gonna say, man, you my man, all Joe Flacco, but I'm kind of already rooting for leading, like getting the rookies in there now because he's just an old man, and when
well,
they get past that line, which they do a lot because our line is hit or miss with injuries. He's the dead man walking, dude. He ain't getting anywhere. He can't run.
yeah, but I mean, you already I mean, okay, so you're 1-2. You at
No,
least got to give him
no,
five
but I'm going
games.
to say it wasn't because of him why we won. He had another rough game. And what's the point? He's like, we drafted these guys. We got to see if they're worth keeping around for next year. Joe's about on his way out. You know what I mean? And
But
if
dude, do
it's
you
looking
understand?
great,
You're already talking about next year when you're 3 games into a
no,
17
I'm
game
talking.
season.
But yeah, well, I'm talking about to see if why keep trying Joe Flacco when we got these two rookies on the bench.
Because you got to give the guy at least 5 games.
I'll give him another. We won. But I'm telling you, man, we were
And
booing the shit out of them today. They were doing terrible. And then it was the last 4 minutes of the game. We scored 10 points in 37 seconds. And then, yeah, we had the field goal, and then the pick, then the touchdown, then yeah. So and then we won the game. But yeah, we'll see. But man, we got a
hey,
tough road to hoe, baby.
just for the record, you're probably gonna have to edit out a lot of this because we're talking about the Browns for like 15 minutes. People
It's a
gonna be
little
like,
bit. I no, you're right. It's about 13 minutes. But anyway, all right,
they'll
let's
be
move
like,
on.
they be like, are they still talking about the Browns?
Okay.
So,
So sports, 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 sports. Here's a little. I got a little drama. You want to hear some drama, bro?
Sure, lay it on me.
I got a friend. It looks like we ain't friends no more. He um he went a little nuclear on me. Like I threw a bow. I threw some bows. Like
This someone I know?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh, like the angry Smurf. We'll say that.
Angry Smurf.
So then
Okay.
so anyway, what happened was, oh, he put something on Facebook. He tagged me, and he's tagged me a couple times and stuff. And I'm like, you ain't need to do that. You know what I mean? You don't
Yeah.
be bringing me into this bullshit. I don't even know who you're arguing with.
Okay.
So he goes, yeah, I saw that Charlie Kirk video before even on Facebook. My friend Sal Kalani shared it with me. He hates that guy.
Okay. I mean, that's
I
not
just wrote, I'm
that's
like,
not completely inaccurate. I mean, I don't know if hate is the
I
word.
hate the guy. It's like I barely knew much about him.
Yeah, it's like I wouldn't go as far as to say you hate him,
So
but
that's what I wrote. I was like, yeah, I don't hate the guy. I just don't know much about what happened. I'm like, but I do believe comedians should keep their ears to the street, right? And be on top of news. And then he wrote a whole thing, oh, don't get all sensitive like my girl or something, dude. Uh
what?
he's like,
Wait,
you
what?
through it. And then I wrote, oh, that's what happened was I'm sorry. I forgot. I said that, and then I said, I'm like, yeah, you don't need to. I'm like, you don't need to include me. And then I'm like, put down the bottle.
Oh boy. And you put that on the open forum. Yeah, of course the guy got upset.
So he got really mad at me.
Yeah.
And
Because he probably has a history with some problems.
well, that's my point. So I got two friends, and he's one of them. The other one I just ignore, and now, okay, he's just gonna drink himself to death. And then this guy, so I threw the bow out there, and I said it, and he got so mad. And then he wrote me this whole thing because I was like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "You go through it." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not going through it in the comments section."
Oh, that's funny.
So then he
Oh my
wrote me this
goodness.
thing, and he's like, grow up." And I go, he's like, ain't nobody care what the fuck if I tag you or not. I do what the hell I want. And he's like, grow up. And I go, telling me to grow up. I'm like, you tagging me on Facebook like some sixth grader.
Oh my
I'm
God.
like, I was like, don't get your panties in a bunch because I said mention the bottle. And I knew that really set him over the edge.
Well, because it's not because of probably, but you hit a nerve, right? You hit
Exactly.
a nerve.
And that was
You hit
kind
a
of what I was
nerve.
going to say earlier, because one time I made a reference to my other buddy and I asked about his liver and he got very defensive. And I'm like, you know what, an alcoholic hates being called more than anything else? An alcoholic. and, and so, yeah, I
Well,
hit a nerve so much that he's like, fuck you. Uh,
and
yeah.
this is all on Facebook?
Well, now, no, this is all in the messages now.
Okay. Okay.
And he goes, your apartment is small. You're a loser. No wonder you got cheated on. Like he went nuclear, right, bro? And which is
Oh,
funny. And then I was like, dude, I was like, you talk about my apartment like you're some snob. I'm like, and then you told me you envy me after coming here because it's just my own place and it's fucking dope, right?
you're
I'm
right.
like, you dipshit. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I got into it. I threw some more shots on him. I made sure he read it. And then I unfriended him, bro. And I don't need
Oh, damn. I mean, he was mad and he probably was in an alternate state. I
exactly
mean,
right. So hey man, I hit that motherfucker on the head. And I know. And you know what? I'm not afraid of calling out anymore. I'm sick of just it. And like I said, we got this other guy, so I'm doing the experiment. But one guy, I say nothing, and he's just gonna drink himself to death. This guy, well, whatever.
um, I'll say this, man. I'm sorry you
And
guys
I'm
had
not
that
done
ex
yet. One more
okay.
asterisk to this story. Man, he was in
He said, fuck Reg. Oh, hell
no.
no. No, go
He
ahead.
said he was gonna thank. I already had him thanked in my credits of my special because he gave me a set right before him. That shit's gonna get removed. This shit's out, dog.
Oh, for real.
Fucking
Dude,
after
dude,
he's like
you
moonlight,
guys
he
can
did
work through
some
it. You
mean
guys
shit,
can work.
dog.
Look,
I crossed the line.
you guys are both in your feelings, right?
Nah,
You've been
I
friends
crossed the
for a long
line.
time.
You out, son. You
You've been
out.
friends for a long time.
No,
It
but it's
happens.
always
It
it's just
happens.
not how it
He
should be
tried to
around.
hurt your feelings. You hurt his feelings, obviously, so he felt like he had to get back at you.
Yeah, but I
Well,
called
just
out the truth. All right.
well, you guys just
I
all it
called
takes
out
is
the
someone to
truth,
say, "Hey, man,
Rich.
look, my bad. I went too far. You went too far." We
I ain't gonna. He's off the credits. I don't need that. I don't need that toxicity on the special. All right.
Well, I will say this. I do think that,
Hey, you're
I
lucky
think
you're
he
still
crossed.
there, Rich. Keep that bass out of your voice.
That's funny. I will say this. I think that he crossed the line when you can't look, if we're arguing about one thing, then we argue about that thing.
Right.
But when you bring
Don't come
in,
at, yeah, and
yeah,
then multiple
you can't bring
layers.
in like my personal life,
Right,
right?
dude. And then
And
just
things
come
that I
at
may have told you in
me.
confidence.
I'm
Like
like, I didn't.
that's where you cross the line. Like
Yeah,
I
and I'm
don't
like, you don't need to be like that, dog. You want to be like that? Go fuck yourself. But anyway,
but
and
he was
so
probably like he may wake up tomorrow and like text me like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" You'd be
here.
like,
That's
"What
why,
about yesterday? Read
yeah,
all your previous messages." He'd be like, "Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't even know I did
that's like
that."
you said in the intro, like, oh, he likes to poke the bear, and you know what's good about that is because when you do it, you find out who they really are.
That's funny.
You because anybody can put on that smile and be all cool and
Right.
happy, but when you
Right.
poke that bear, they show you who they really are.
Well, it's like what Jay-Z said. He said when you cut the grass, the snakes will show. When you cut the grass, the snakes will show.
Yeah, and
And
I
what else?
love
The other one they
that.
say is money doesn't make a person. Money reveals who a
Right.
person really
The
is,
other one,
right?
you know, power,
And power will do that too.
gatekeepers.
Opportunity, right? Like there's a lot of things where people will kind of, hey, I will say, dare I say, adversity or even hard times will expose who a person is.
Right.
I pride myself on being who I am all the time. Good times or bad times, tough
Right.
times, easy
That's why
times.
we feel cool.
Yeah. So I'm
Hey,
like, I
let me
am who I
so
am.
have you been watching Peacemaker, dude?
Oh man, I've only seen the first episode, and I got to be honest, I was tired when I watched it, so I was kind of dozing off. It was late,
Uh,
and so I'm gonna have to watch the first one over again. But I haven't been
yeah,
watching
man,
it.
I'm all caught up now. My man Tim Meadows been killing it, dude. This guy's got two TV shows out at the same time, Peacemaker and DMV. And he is so funny in Peacemaker because it's like he's funny, but he's also like a badass. And it's a different kind of humor that you don't see much in any superhero movie.
Right, right.
So the
It's
way
dark humor for sure.
yeah, and he swears a little, but he's also like it's silly shit, and he sells it because he's Tim Meadows, and you
Right.
go around for a lot. And now I was telling him I see like fucking memes of him and shit now all the time on TikTok because of his character with this. Like it's amazing.
Well,
Uh,
shout out to Tim Meadows. I
oh
mean,
yeah,
ain't nothing better than a working actor, right? Because
I just put
he's.
this picture up of him with a blue snow cone. That was in the latest
Oh
episode.
yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I saw that. Yo, speaking of TikTok, apparently, I guess they've come to some deal where the U.S. will the U.S. will have majority ownership of TikTok, and from my understanding, they will be able to dictate the algorithm as far as what information is shared or seen. Um, I don't have TikTok personally. I know you
I mean,
do,
that's what they
but
do now anyway.
well, no, but our algorithm is different than the algorithm in China, right?
Right.
Like, and I'm not saying it's better or worse. I'm just saying that it's different. So I'm curious to see what the algorithm looks like to people who use it. And did you also hear that this administration now wants reporters to vet with them whatever stories they have or information they have, whether it's classified or not?
That's some
So
sound shit.
they do. I'm like, I don't think no reporter can do that. Like that's just if they do that now they're already trying to control the information. They're trying to control the media, trying to control
We didn't even talk
what we
about that.
hear.
Jimmy Kimmel get tossed, and like I had to
Well,
watch.
it's not over yet. It's indefinite. Because I heard the last thing I saw was that Jimmy Kimmel and Disney are at odds about how his show will come back.
But anyway, them taking them off though,
Yeah.
total bullshit of free speech. Um, I don't know, just very. I happened to be returning my rental car, which is right next there, so I walked up to it and took that picture of it where they film it, and then I guess a bunch of people gathered later in the day. Uh,
Oh, hold up though. Hold up though. Them canceling Jimmy Kimmel, Disney has lost, what they
yeah,
say, 3 point
9 million.
28 billion
Yeah,
and
subscribers.
subscriptions. Like
Yeah,
I've been debating canceling mine too. I'm like, yo, man, I
fuck
should let
that
that shit
shit,
go.
man. Fuck it, man. Fuck the man.
Yeah.
Get them
So
all that money. You
I
see,
mean, but
you watch.
I think that's the whole point. That's the whole point of this whole thing of the question is always like, how can we always feel like we're at the mercy of other people or these industries and corporations and people at the top. But the thing is, the bottom line is for them, the thing that speaks the loudest is money. And we have the money and they want it. So the only way we can get them to listen to us is that we have to withhold our money.
Yeah,
We
boycott.
cannot, yeah, we cannot patronize their establishments, their shows, their theme parks, right? Like their stores. We have to legitimately hold back our money and our eyes and our attention. We do that and they start to see that bottom line drop, then that's when it starts to
Yeah,
affect them.
be aware. You have to look past just the dollar, what's cheapest. Um, I just did a open mic, killed it, no big deal. And
That's like bragging about beating a bunch of little kids
no, it's
in
all brand new
basketball.
shit. I'm working
Everybody's in
new
second
shit, dog.
grade.
I love working the new out. But no, this I was talking about it. I'm like, yeah, they're going after free speech, man. They're going after our First Amendment rights. And I'm like, and as a comedian, like that's like the only one I use.
Yeah, right.
It's like
That's funny.
Like, and no offense to the press and the public gathering assembly, but that's the first line: free speech.
Yeah, like
Like I
that's
don't have no
it.
guns. I don't have to worry about no soldiers wanting to crash in my apartment.
Right, right, right. Well, I mean, we already discussed this, but I got my gun license and watching what's happening in the world, I'm gonna tell you right now, I am legitimately on some like, yo, I need to go get a gun. Like I need to, it's one thing to just have the license, but I'm like, yo, I need to go get this joint. Right? Like I've been holding out, but
Yeah.
I don't think for much longer. I already I have a pretty good idea of what it's gonna be. Um
I was thinking this, dude, Mr. Guns and Ammo over here.
guns and ammo. That's funny.
Um, you know why they're going after comedians? Because comedians are the most powerful people on the planet.
I don't disagree with that.
Think about it, because we bring people together, and when you make people laugh, they come together, and when you can bring people together, that's a powerful force. And and I was even saying like you can use that in their own words, like you're like a lot of times you're like born funny, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's not like two genders, but it's like either funny or you're not funny, right? You can't just transition to funny. So no matter how funny you think you are, it don't matter if you're rich, it don't matter if you're a general or a president, don't mean you're funny, dude. And
No,
then
that's
like,
true.
we know you're not funny. You can't fake that funny, dude. You were
No,
born
that's true. I
funny.
mean, yeah, it's like if you can make people laugh, then you can get people to listen to you. And that's they always but
It's
they and
digested easier.
well and what do they call this? Autocracy. They talk about them going after the free press, going after
Right,
art, going after artists,
right,
going after comedians because they influence and affect people with not just their words, but with visuals, right?
right, right.
So it's a whole thing. Well, today was the memorial of CK. And did you hear what our current
Yeah, I would say
POS in
something.
charge said?
His oh, he goes, we're gonna solve autism tomorrow. We're gonna have the cure for autism.
Did he say that?
Yeah, at the fucking memorial.
He said that.
Yeah.
Are
Big
you serious?
announcement tomorrow, but we got autism taken care of.
So he turned that whole thing into a political.
It's always like we said, and that was the one video everybody liked, is when we're like Trump doesn't care, because he doesn't, man, and he shows it at time and time again.
Dude, man, that's ridiculous. He did. I heard him say. I saw the clip by. It was posted on Occupy Democracy, and the clip was Charlie Kirk did not believe in hating his opponents, and he says, and that's the one thing that I disagreed with him on
Yeah,
is because I hate my opponent. I hate my opponents. I'm
yeah,
like, what sitting president in the history of the world has ever, even the racist ones, weren't so bold and blatant as to say something so
yeah. He's
dumb
so
and stupid.
gross. He's not a
And he
unifier.
and he's also they're already talking about him going after his political opponents, which he absolutely has done and is
Constantly,
doing.
he's going to the Supreme Court trying to get that one woman kicked out.
Yeah, Letitia
Multiple
in New York.
judges said no. Like he's a constant pain in the fucking ass.
Dude, this dude, and I mean, he is not aging well.
No,
Physically, he
no.
doesn't look very good. Um, I don't know. Maybe he's on the clock. We'll see. But it's just the words that he uses, man, the language that he uses. I think even for the most uneducated and the most uninformed person, even for them at some point listening to this guy, they have to go, this don't feel right. You know what I mean? Like this, I
I mean,
mean,
I
look,
agree with
I'm
that.
not the sharpest tool for them. Now, I'm not speaking for myself, I'm speaking as them, but even for them, they could say, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I don't think that you should say you hate people as a president, right? Like
Yeah, I
maybe that's
know.
not a
I don't
word
get
that you
it,
should
man. They
use.
look the other way for it because as long as their party's in power.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, I see more people
man,
affected. And then he put this $100,000 thing on visas, and he's not letting any Palestinians in the country now.
dude, he is.
He's just it's very kind of cruel. And then it also that's gonna hurt like doctors. Like, dude, I went to the dentist, dude. My doctor, it was really nice, by the way. I've never had such an experience. Like I hate the dentist. And it was
Why do you hate the
11:15.
dentist?
Ah, it hurts. And so
Brush your teeth, brush and floss. It won't hurt.
yeah, you do. But also to me, dentists are kind of like mechanics in white coats. All right. They're always trying to upsell you on some bullshit. We know you fall for it, braces steel. But listen, so I go, I got this, but this was an amazing experience. I call, they go, yeah, you accept this? And they're like, yeah. And it's 11:15. They're like, we can see you at noon if you want. I was like, shit, yeah. I walk. It's like 15 minutes away. I walk there. They man, so they have great technology, the x-rays and stuff,
Yeah.
but they had to take a picture of everything, outside, inside. So they're moving my mouth like I'm Jim Carrey, bro. And like my shit was hurting after a while, right? And then she
Yeah,
like
they put that one joint there. I was like this.
yeah. Yeah, dude, she was hurting. And the amount of x-rays I had, so I was taking some time in there. So then the dentist came, she was giving me a cleaning. She's like, well, I'll do a couple cavities here on the top, but come back to Monday, fill the bottom. I'm like, cool. So that's what I'm doing.
Wait. Couple cavities. Dude, you got to brush every morning and every night,
I
and you got to
do.
floss.
And I do.
All
I
right.
do. The
Dude,
thing
I
is,
haven't had a cavity in a long time.
she
Well,
told me, and I don't even realize that she says I grind my teeth, she thinks. And I
mm.
don't know about that. I've never heard that before.
Well, okay, hold up. Hold up. Let me say this. If you grind your teeth at night, one of the giveaways or symptoms of that is your jaw, you wake up and your jaws hurt.
Right, I
Yep.
never have that problem.
You can also look at your teeth, and if your teeth are jagged on the ends,
Why don't you say your teeth fucked up? You must be grinding. Now, this is the thing. She was trying to sell me, and this is where the mechanic comes in. She was trying to sell me on the mouth guard. It's like, yeah, the 3D digital be like perfect to your mouth. I was like, wow. So then, but they never talk money. Then you go to you go to the front desk, and those ladies love me. Everybody loves Sal. So I go, hey, and I was like, yeah, she's talking about a mouth guard. What's that? She's like, oh, yeah, we make that 3D $500. I was like, $500? I was like, can I just get that at
yes,
Walgreens? She's like, yeah, you can get that at Walgreens for like $100. I was
a
like,
hundred. No, dude, just go to a sports store and get a mouth like a
that's
football
what
mouth guard
I
and
did.
cut
I went
the.
on Amazon and I got one for $25.
Yeah, there you go. That's all you need. You just need some rubber between your
That's
two
what I was
teeth.
saying. I'm like, dude, I used to use mouth guards all the time. I just free you and throw them in the boiling water, then mold them to your teeth. That's all. You just
Oh
need
yeah,
to
there you
slug
go.
it. That's it. I've been doing that shit for, all the time.
Yeah. That's one thing.
That was funny, but you're right. I was like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson, incomplete.
Yeah, man, I love the dentist just from the
I
standpoint of
love the
like,
dentist. What are you, a fucking psycho?
hey, dude, I've been going to the dentist for 6 months, every 6 months since I was a kid. See, you have to understand that I grew up in a house with a woman who was born in 1919, and they didn't understand the importance of brushing your teeth, and they didn't have the means to take care of their teeth when they were young. And so they grew up, and by the time they was in their late 20s and early 30s, they all had dentures. They had lost teeth, and the thing about not having good teeth is that it affects your health. It affects your ability to chew your food properly. It affects it like if you get gingivitis and you get other, it can affect your intestines and your digestion. There's a lot of problems that can come along with having messed up teeth. So I grew up with a woman who was like, look, we going to the dentist because I know how important your teeth are. So I've been going to the dentist since I was a kid. I don't have no problem with it. They fix stuff, they do things, and whatever the case may be. I'm like, all right, it's a little uncomfortable, but in the end, I'm always happy that they did it because I don't want to have stank breath. I don't want to have halitosis. I don't want to have big brown teeth. I don't want to lose teeth. I don't want to have root canals. I don't want to have big gaps. And I don't want to ever have to do this, which I saw my mom do on a number of occasions when she was like, "You don't want to go to the dentist? Okay, well, how about this?" And she pull out her teeth, and then it's like two teeth right here and one over here, and you go, "Ah!" And then she go, "Wait, hold up." And she pull out her bottom teeth, and it's like three over here and two over here, and you go, all right, look, all right, man, you win.
Funny.
You win. I'm standing there like this. I'm like, all right, you win. Hands up. Because I don't want to have to take my teeth out.
My mom, same thing. She had the same thing. She'd take him out and go to bed. But my mom,
And she put them in a glass. Did she put them in a glass overnight?
yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
But and this was kind of crazy. I think she had like teeth like me, so my teeth are a little crooked. And I think she thought it was hideous. So she had him just break her teeth to take them all out in her early 20s and then
So
replace.
she got veneers.
No, this is before veneers. So they would just give him dentures or whatever.
She couldn't get braces and straighten them out.
I don't know, dude. That's what she did. And I was like, what the fuck?
What is it? What is it with you and your family and breaking teeth? Oh, all right. Hey, sorry, your dad. Hey, sorry, I'll break your freaking teeth, right? And then your mom's like, I'm gonna go get my teeth broken.
Oh, man.
What is going on with breaking teeth?
Oh,
Yeah, man. I'm like, my mom, she used to take her teeth out and put them in a glass at night, and
yeah.
and you see that, and then you look at, and I used to go to the dentist, and they would have those pictures of people like before and after, where their teeth are like rotted from the side,
Yeah.
right? And it's all black and brown, and you go,
It is kind of cool now. Like I saw all my x-rays right there, like instantly. It's all
yeah,
digital.
yeah.
That
No,
looked,
that's cool.
all that was looking good.
Well, good for you. I'm glad you went to the dentist, man. Take care of the pearly whites.
They it's important. And yeah, so I had to thank the Bay Area, man. I gotta thank that was an amazing trip. I was up there. My man Reg, thanks for letting me stay. Did you eat my cheese and bread I left you, bro? Left some cheese and bread in there.
You know I can't eat. You know I eat cheese.
It's sheep cheese, though. That's why I got it. It's no lactose in that.
I, I don't even like. I don't like cheese. I don't like the way cheese tastes.
There's a moldy cheese too. I'm like, God damn.
You should have took that shit with you because
It's like this
throwing
shit
it away.
is stuck in the car. I'm gonna leave it in the fridge for about Reggie. So but hey, I gotta say, yo man, I want to put another clip up. I put one up. Did you see that one where the JD Vance meme at Roosters?
Oh no, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I just put it up. But anyway, I was clowning the kid in the front, and he was really Roosters was awesome, man. Good show. Actually, Scott Osborne and I were. He was the one who mentioned first the meme, and I was talking about Captain Lou Albano. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna go say that, dude. He goes, all right, go ahead.
There you go. I was at that Rooster show. Yeah, man, you did well. It was good to see you up there.
I think I told you there was a couple that came up to me. They saw me when I was first there, like 20 years ago, and they saw that I was coming back, and that's why they came. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet, man.
Wow, that's cool.
I had a lot of
20
sweet
years deep.
What's that? Yeah, it's true. And some people they just root for you. I was really nice. I couldn't believe that. And then the young kid who was opening, I've been telling his Virgin Mary joke everywhere. where and I told Reggie, but he was like, "Well, you think that Virgin Mary was just like, hey guys, just call me Mary." But
Dude,
tell
that's a
the
great
joke to
joke. That's a great
everybody.
joke. That's a
So,
great
but he
joke.
had but some of his stuff was all right. It didn't hit, and but then he was hard on himself. And then when I
Oh
was
yeah, you can't
outside
hit.
selling shit, he came up to me. He goes, "Hey man," he's like, "That was inspiring, man. Thank you so much. You're so funny. I've got work to do." And I was like, "Well, that was really nice to hear." You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
It kind of
No,
legitimate.
it's good to be it feels good to be appreciated, right? Like
Yeah.
for someone to look at what you do and see value in it and then be able to express that to you, right? Like that's really cool.
And
So
then
shout out to him. What was his name?
Albert. Yeah.
Albert. Shout out to Albert
So then
for
Reggie and
speaking up.
we hung again, and I thank you always, Reg, coming by. It's always great seeing you and bullshitting. And we met in Oakland. We a Canadian comedian that we're going to have on here.
Oh, Dan.
Yeah, yeah.
Dan. Yeah, Dan was funny. Dan was
He was
funny. He
funny.
had
He was cool. And he's from Edmonton, and that's where I did my 2 tours. So I was talking Canada shit with him, and we knew a lot of the same people. And I just love their accents, and it was really cool. So
Dan.
I look forward to it.
So that was a shout out to Samson Collect Car and
Yeah.
his comedy Oakland show. Um, But Dan was funny, man. I was sitting in the back of the room listening to his stuff, and he legitimately had me ready to go ask Samson, like, "Yo, can I? Let me just get like 5 minutes before Sal, just to tag all his jokes, because he had all these stories about all these different things, and I swear I was sitting there, everything that he was talking about, I was like, "Oh, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about that. I want."
Giving those tags. And another thing, you guys, Reggie was like on his phone, not even paying attention. This just in, the Russell Wilson is on the bench and Jackson Dart is in.
Oh, whoa, Oof, that's okay.
You know?
Well, I was on my phone for a second. And then I got called out from the stage. He's
And
like,
it
"Yeah, my
was
friend's here," and he's on the phone in the back. And then
an influencer.
everyone looks at me, and I look around like, "Yeah, who is this guy?"
Then
Like I'll be
that,
looking around, that's you.
then that influencer like filming herself at the comedy show. I'm like, what?
Yo, can we talk about that real quickly?
Wait, what was that
Um,
about? I didn't even know
I
what's going on.
personally, I've always I always have a problem or have had a problem with people recording me for one, without my permission. Two, if it's someone that I don't know.
And especially like a show like that.
Exactly. It's like, yo, I so badly wanted to say
Oh,
something to him because I was like, yo, man, you can't do that. But I can't look, if no one else is gonna say anything, then that's not my place to say. It's not my
it is your
venue.
place. Yeah, I'm on stage. I can't say nothing.
No, you could have said
I
something. You could
did
have
say
easily like,
something actually.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
another
but
thing
you made a
happened.
joke out of it. You're like, yo,
Oh,
if you
Rich
know,
was
if
back
yeah,
there.
tag me in it or whatever. I'm like, nah, damn that, because he recorded Dan, he recorded you.
Who's he? I thought it was a girl.
No, well, there was a guy. So the girl was one. The one that you spoke to was the girl, but the one sitting across from her was her guy. He was recording too. I would have been like, because I have been at shows where I've told people, I go, yo, real quick
I
in the
mean, no
back,
one's
please
gonna
don't.
laugh. They think you're an asshole.
Well, no, I go like this. I go, hey, please don't record me. And they're like, no, it's cool. I had this happen. I was like, hey, man, yeah, please don't record me. Right? He's like, no, no, man, it's cool. Go ahead. And I was like, no, no, you understand? I'm asking you not to record me. He was like, nah, man, it's cool. Don't trip, man. Go ahead. Go ahead. And I go, no, no. I go, you don't understand. I go, I own this. This is me. Right? I'm asking you not to record me, right? Because I own me. I own this, and
Yeah,
I don't want anyone else to have access to it. Like to you,
that
I'm
should
asking
never
you
be
not to
allowed.
record. And he was like, "All right, man, damn, all right." And then they came up to him, staff was asking, and so it was
Where
very
was
awkward in
this
the
at?
room. This was where was I at? Man, where was I at? I can't remember
That
where I
inner
was.
steel.
It wasn't one of the clubs. It wasn't one of the clubs. It was like another spot, like
That
a
is annoying though.
yeah. So, and it got awkward for a minute because everyone was like, "Oh shit,"
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because I stepped out of comedic mode and was like, "No, man, listen, I need you to stop,"
yeah.
right?
That ain't
Um,
right.
and then when it was over, it was like, okay, I was like, "All right, I guess now we gotta go back to jokes." Like, all right, let's get it going. Because, but that shit, like that shit, even now, just if I'm walking down the street and somebody records me and go, "Yo, man," like I'll turn my head, I'll cover up. Like I don't want to. I'm not trying to be in your family photos. I want to be in the background of
I mean,
videos.
I don't know if I told you when I was leaving to drive up there, there was an accident right off the bat. and I was trying to get my chicken biscuit from Chick-fil-A and then hit the road, and they're blocking the driveway. And I'm like, come on, get out of the way. And then go around them. But the one guy hit the other guy, and the guy's out and he just has his phone and he's just recording the guy, like, hey, why'd you hit me? What happened there? And I'm like, geez, dude. Like, fucking A, man.
Why'd you hit me?
I don't know what they were, yeah, but he was all in his grill and had the camera out and
I
whatever.
think I need to figure this out, and maybe I'll ask my boy. I'll talk to my boy Mark. But it's just like when you get pulled over by a police officer. If he asks you questions and he's not letting you go, then you can say, "I want my attorney." And the moment you say that,
Yeah,
they can't
awesome.
ask you questions anymore, right?
I knew that because I used to work with the police for years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my question is there something that you can say? Because if someone tries to record you without your consent in that moment, is there something that you can say to the camera as they're recording you that will make everything that comes after that null and void?
No,
Are you
no.
sure?
Yeah, and like,
I
and
gotta look that
legally,
up.
they can record you anywhere publicly. It's just not privately. And clubs, they have the
Even if
right
you
to
say,
tell them
please don't
no.
record me.
Yeah, they could do it. I see it all the time. People on video, and
Mm,
I'd be mad, but there's outside restaurants and shit. But like, you can't touch me. You can't touch me, and they're really annoying people. And but they have mace. They're like, and if you push them, they mace you in the face. So yeah, dude,
man, that sucks.
it's like
Yeah.
junior paparazzi. But then Sunday, I was happy because when I did the Santa Cruz, I hate doing that 17 drive. I got a little nauseous on the drive over, but I will say, and there wasn't that many people, so I was like, good, I don't have to film this.
You
And
should
I
have filmed it anyway, though, because that's when you get the gems.
you're gonna get good stuff, but it's not gonna sound good, because
Right.
even when you kill, it has to even be even stronger sounding, I think, on audio. It's not, we're not professionally recorded on these a lot of times. But yeah, but it was fun because they were still like, it was a fun group. It was like you said, it was a fun show where we're all just hanging out in the living room and I'm just
Yeah. And
joking.
just tell that's the shows where you get to really
Yeah.
grow and you kind of delve into stories and your personality really gets to come out in a certain
Yeah,
way.
their food was good. He
Um,
gave me ahi tuna, a salad, and like when you're dialed into, like I was like, I don't care. I'm still just gonna do my shit, and they were down, man. They came on board.
nice.
So, and
And
then
then you
finally,
finish it out with
Throckmorton
the
too.
Throckmorton. Shout out to Lucy
Mercer.
Mercer at the Throckmorton in Mill
Uh,
Valley,
so
always putting on a great show.
Matthew Lane, he runs it. And then when it was funny. I was looking around the corner to take a picture, and I saw David Studebaker, who I haven't seen in forever, and I was like, oh,
Shout out to David.
yeah, we started chopping it up, and it was just cool. I hadn't seen him. When it's someone comedy, when you don't see someone you've known in so long, and when you hit it, you just like old times. And he too was very. He's like, "Hey man, thank you. You're always like a mentor to me, and this and that." And I was like, "Ah, David, you're a cool cat." And
Yeah, David's really
he's
cool. He's
doing.
always been
He's
cool.
got two kids now. And it was cool to see. I messaged him. I was like, you saw him like work in the room. And yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah,
So that's
Give a shout out to David Studebaker. He showed up on the scene young, focused, determined,
hustler. He
and
hustles, yeah.
he hustles, man. He made it happen. He became a legitimate working comedian, wrote a book.
Yeah, he's got
Um,
a second book now he wrote.
yeah, he's written a couple books, and I think
Uh,
did he I want to say he had some television
He's a dry bar
opportunities.
special.
He has a dry bar special.
Yeah.
So yeah, so shout out to David Studebaker, man.
Yeah, we're talking, I mean, that's the thing about comedy. Like, you get to all these different types of people, we all kind of think the same way in some regard. And
Right.
like, that's why we need the approval of strangers. And
Just for the record, I don't know if I do, but go ahead.
well, when you go on stage, you do,
Yeah, that's true.
but he's like a clean guy, and he knows like he's a clean comic and this and that. But we still like totally connect. You know what I mean
Right.
about comedy in general, and that's what's dope. And like we were talking about, Kellen Erskine. He's the only Mormon I really know, but he's the coolest Mormon, and we know a
Oh,
couple
Kellen Erskine is great.
comics, and like it just gay comics, all different ethnicities. Like it really brings it's a melting pot of people. It is a beautiful thing. We are the most powerful people in the world, my friend.
I think if we're not the most powerful, we're right next to him. Right. So, all right. Well, let's I
Wrap
guess
us up, Reg. We did about our time, I think.
yeah, we did our time for sure.
Uh,
All right. Well, with that being said, shout out to everyone who gave Sal a set on his Bay Area tour
yeah,
from
this week I'm going East Coast, baby. Gonna be in Boston with our man Jeff Zamaria's club in
shout out
Harvard
to
in
Jeff.
Cambridge, Massachusetts,
Okay.
Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, I'll be in I believe it's East Providence, Rhode Island with our man David Nihill.
Oh, shout out to Dave
Yeah,
Nihill.
I'll get
We're
him
both quoted in his book,
yes.
his comedy book.
Another author, that's right. That's another.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, shout out to all the Bay Area people who gave Sal a set. Shout out to Heather at Roosters. Shout out to
Samson,
Samson Collect Car for Comedy
Jackson,
Oakland. Shout
and
out to Lucy Mercer
Wayne and
and
Lucy.
Throckmorton. And shout out to what's his name? Fox, John Fox
There it is.
for the crow's nests. So yeah, man. There's a lot of
Thank you,
comedy still
Reg.
happening out there, so
Good
go check it out.
times. Yeah, keep hustling, people.
Yeah. And with that being said, hope you enjoyed today's episode. We love it and we're going to keep doing it. So we hope you tune in. If you do, please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment. And if you have any suggestions or ideas or things you'd like for us to talk about, please feel free to put that out there. We'd love to hear what you think. And with that being said, that's Sal Kalani. I'm Reggie Steele, and this is Spitballing. Peace.